Traders, we're looking at the Euro Aussie. Okay, so I've just marked up this green candle, body high and low, okay, distribution level. It traded south, and you want to look left and see what it's trading into. As you can see, we've got a wick under here on the daily time frame, so it's hit this level under. Okay, so it's taken out any liquidity that's resting under here. After this level, if it continues bearish, the next level that I'd be interested in is going to be this one down in here, this low under this long thin daily candle here. Right, so we've got a couple of levels, potential targets if this continues bearish. Okay, it's in a strong downtrend. The only thing with this is it's traded, have a look at this. Okay, hits a level and then it reacts off that level. Now we've traded into this level here, and I'm wondering, you know, what kind of a retrace do we get? Have a look back in here, for example. If we pick up, see these lows in here, and we pull that through like so. See the reaction? Let me just have a look at that. Yeah, okay, see? It trades into it, and look at the reaction. So we've got a similar thing going on down here. It's already rejected off here. We can see this wick, and now it's pushing back down into it. So you just want to be a little bit careful trading into a level like this. I'm looking for a sell opportunity, but probably not at the current level. Now, a couple of things going on with this. All right, so I'll just grab this price swing. Yeah, I'm thinking a pullback, you know, would be appropriate. Now, there's a couple of things with this chart. See this red candle, right? So we've got this bearish imbalance through here that could be a target. So we'll just mark that up. 4-hour time frame. Okay, so see how this is starting to range? Okay, it's wicked into it. It's ranging. I mean, look, we might get a bit more downside out of it, but at some stage, this is going to want to come back up into this level, I think, to looking to rebalance, right? So we've got a combo level here, this daily bearish order block, and then if we look at it on a 4-hour, we've got this green candle here we can pick up as well, right? So we've got this nested bearish distribution. Just mark that up for each. See how this one here overlaps with this imbalance. Okay, so I'm thinking that, you know, a short entry, you know, you've got these levels over here on the left, up in around here could be a thing. My rule of thumb, generally speaking, not always, I mean, I will sometimes take a trade if, for example, if this breaks structure here, if that was to break structure, then I could look at getting involved with something like that, possibly. I don't always go for the pullback, although in most cases I will. Okay, so just letting you know that this is one idea, a retrace into this level. Again, if a range breaks and then we get a retest and fail of the low here, that could be an opportunity as well. The only thing, if that happens, I mean, I am concerned about trading into this level. And the other thing that really concerns me is the fact that this is pretty well overextended. So, you know, a pullback is definitely overdue. And if you pick up the Fibonacci, my rule of thumb with trading a retrace like this is to look for at least a 50% of this price swing. So let's just do this. Measured move A, B, C, D. That would be a target. 50% works with this daily order block range low and the imbalance, the midway through the imbalance. So if you're wanting to speculate, you could go with something like that. Stop, well, above the, when you've got a daily order block above that, that would be a feasible setup. And then we've got a 2.68R outcome here. Okay, that's nice. And then you could actually extend that down to that level. Given that there's a fair gap in between these two levels, and that gives you a 3.42R. So that's one idea. And yeah, I mean, the other idea is to be in front of the chart. I mean, this is if I'm not in front of the chart, I'd set up a limit sell. If I'm in front of the chart and it happens to be trading into the London Open or the New York Open, then I'm going to be waiting for price action to look. It's a simple matter. You know, we've got the levels marked up already. This is trending down, lower highs, lower lows. Very simple strategy, guys. And then we're going to take this one step further. We've got the range. And now what I want to see, possibly a dip down, a move with speed above into my optimal entry for a short. All right. So, I mean, you could look for a counter trend trade on this retrace, retesting the range. perhaps something like that could work. Right? If we break the high, this high here, I'm talking a break of market structure, bullish. Well, that's a break of structure there, and then we've got a shift in the trend. If marked it up the wrong way. Sorry, guys. Let's just call that a shift, and we'll call this a break of structure. There you go, something like that. So that's a thing, and that would be my entry point. Like, you know, if you're sitting in front of it and it's the London Open or the New York Open and you see this price action unfolding, especially into a big support zone like this, and it dips into it and then pushes off with a vengeance, you know, that is giving you a clue that, you know, this is looking to shift gears, right? And then that's your opportunity to counter trend trade it. And then, look, I'm going to be looking for the same price action up around in here, around this level, between the 50 and the 61.8. Wait for it to set up, okay? Again, if you're in front of the chart, that's what you look for. If not, I'm happy to set up a limit sell. I'd be waiting for the pullback and then look to short it. So, guys, what we're going to do now is just go one step further with this. I'm going to go over to this chart here. And here's a very simple strategy. 15-minute time frame. We want to know that the higher time frame is bearish. And that's confirmed with these two indicators. We look for this signal here, or we can set the alert to go off in the alerts log, and we take it after we see green candles shifting into red. That's it. So we'll go back quickly and have a look and see what this looks like. Okay, you want the pullback. This is the candles turning green, and then we get the signal, or we've got this signal here. We take that one. Again, same thing. Candles turn green, and then we're looking for that. 15-minute chart. And we're only taking the red signals when these indicators are mainly red, and especially with this one. Candles turn green, there's your signal, there's your entry, and there's your trade. So this is if you're sitting in front of the chart, or you can set alerts so that the alerts go off on your phone in trading view. When these go off, come in, and if it stacks up, then we have an opportunity. And the other way to trade is by pure speculation, as I mentioned earlier. See this pullback in here, look at that. Guys, you can gain access to the indicators. We get the pullback. That turns red here, there. There's a signal, and we're waiting for this Fibonacci retrace. Got full tutorials on this strategy. I encourage you to jump on board. Head over to tradingwithanthony.com, and honestly, guys, it's a sushi train once a month. You do that for me, and I will share everything I know with you in VIP. So you get daily trade signals, we get a VIP chat group, trading tutorials, and there are members only tutorials with that as well. And then you gain access to the indicators with the alerts. $19.95. Go with PayPal, or USDT is another option. So with this Euro Aussie, if we come back to the current price or current time, I've done a video on this, and I'm actually a little bit reluctant to get involved with this. It may well and truly play out, but you know, just take this one step further. I know I mentioned we want these to turn green, and yeah, we do have that, but you can actually increase your win rate by including the 4-hour chart. Let's just take all of this out, and you're looking for the opportunity specifically at these points when you see a pullback. When the 4-hour pulls back, swing high, swing low. Well, there, swing high, swing low, pulls back into the 50% on the Fibonacci, and that's your opportunity. But what has to happen is the green breakout signal. Now, let me just show you this. There's a pullback here that may or may not have worked out. I very much doubt if there's a signal at that level. But, you know, you look at the 4-hour chart. If it's retraced, then we're going to look for that signal on the lower time frame, on the 15M. All right, so I've marked up these levels of interest. Let's have a look and see what happened with these, and more importantly, what happened right there. Okay, down to the 15, our first port of call. Okay, this is where it pulled back. Yeah, we actually got this signal here, didn't we? Okay, that's the signal that would have fired. You would have seen that. You got the option then to enter on the 15M on this pullback here. Stop above the previous high, go for 2R, and we're good. You would have been in this trade already when these fired from this one. If not, if you missed it and you decided to go with that, the fib pullback is where you enter, 50 to 61.8. Yeah, you may have got caught out with that one. Again, we're looking for green to turn red. Okay, so this was your point of interest here. It pulled back into the 4 hour, 50% on the fib, but we don't see the red triangle until here. That's your signal, that's your cue to go short. Again, you're looking for the swing high, swing low, retrace, and that's your entry point. And down it went. Let's go and have a look at the others. So those two worked out nicely. See, here we go. This is what you're looking for. This pulls back, the candles turn green. There's your trade. Retrace right there. And this is going to give you some really nice moves. Let's have a look at the other one. Okay, so you're watching this on the 4H. Okay, we ignored all that. And this is where the 4 hour pulled back. This was our point of interest. Kind of got a bit of a retrace here. We've got a green candle in here, as you can see. Yeah, you pull back. You're waiting for price to retrace back. High, yeah, that's a little bit tight. I mean, you may have taken that. Let's just say that you did. You might have got caught out with this one if you took that. Stop above the high. Every now and again, they're going to take you out with some pretty aggressive stop runs. You know, and again, you're looking for swing high, swing low. Pull back into the 50% Fibonacci. So we'll do that. That gives you an entry point around here. Stop above the previous high. And down we go. Okay, that worked out. This was our other point of interest. Again, we're looking for these green candles. And then we get the signal. There's your opportunity. After this signal fires, short position. And I mean, in most cases, you know, you might lose a couple here and there, but in most cases, this is going to be providing you with a real edge in the market and an incredible opportunity, okay, to make a difference, grow your prop firm account, whatever. Okay, guys, that's the Euro Aussie, and with that, hope you have a great day, safe trading, and yeah, join VIP, $19.95 a month. See you in the next video.